some future for now. We know it's a super long season, but what do you think that means, that plane ride after beating Chris Archer and the Rays to take that series? First time since '07 to beat the Rays in back-to-back series. That's just huge. And we've been talking about it. These stretch of 9 games against the Rays, the A's, and the Mariners is huge for the Blue Jays. And right now, 500 marking. Is this a road trip where all of a sudden the reinforcements get parachuted in being a starting pitcher?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you hope so, right? It is a huge way to start, and it should have been a sweep, right? Dickey's performance on Saturday was great, but it's a first series win in July, which is nice. They did it against the Jays killer Archer, as you mentioned. They were hitting only 180, Archer had a 186 ERA coming in to this game against the Blue Jays. So, real positive start. And then last night on Baseball Tonight on ESPN, Buster Olney, their senior reporter, was saying he's still hearing the Jays name in talks with the Reds about Cueto and maybe Chapman, so still in the mix. That would be a nice combination, but we'll see how they do. West Day off today, and then...
Can you imagine that bullpen? Imagine that bullpen with Sanchez, Chapman, and Osuna.
Oof, yeah.
I don't even care if the starter gets to the 5th inning at that point.
I was about to say the same thing.
That's Kansas City Royals baseball. Let's get me to the 5th inning and let the fireballers do the rest.
And in Drew Hutchison's case, it's necessary. Get those 5 from Hutch, and then bring in those bullpen arms, right?
Maybe that's what they're thinking. They're thinking, okay, listen, we're going to go out and really solidify the bullpen because we can't have anybody get past, unless your last name's Burley or now Estrada. Yeah, you're not going past 4, so we need someone to pitch some long innings. But that would be phenomenal. I didn't know that. Buster only said that yesterday?
Yeah, all the big-time reporters, baseball guys down south, are saying the Blue Jays so hot after this guy, so hot after this guy, so who knows? I just want to do something.
Right. And I think the players know. And they played like they knew yesterday. Hey, listen, it's up to us. You know, they didn't do anything last year. They didn't do anything for us. Let's do it for us now. So let's give them a reason to go and do something. And if not, we're going to put ourselves in a good situation if they don't do anything anyway. Right? That's really what baseball is all about, especially at this point in a 162-game schedule. You know, we've got time. There's still time. You're only 4 back. Like I say all the time, you're still relevant. You're still in the mix. You're still in the conversation. And you've got the studs to be able to do this. And I know offense can't win a championship. I know it's pitching, whether it's your bullpen or your starting rotation. I know that, and defense. But my God, they get some defense and they get some help throwing the ball. Don't count them out.
Did you see that ball go through Reyes' legs too over the weekend? But it was kind of swept under the rug because of the great pitching performance by Ari Dickey. But yeah, another one went right through the wickets of Reyes. Yeah, and I was ready for the Twitter firestorm, but then they quickly got out of the inning, and then everybody forgot about it.
Wow. It is all set up though. Oakland and Seattle. You thought of where these teams would be at the beginning of the season. A lot of people projecting. I believe Jeff Blair picked Seattle to win the World Series. And Oakland always in the mix, and both these teams, they're 9 back of the Angels there with a .457 winning percentage. So you're not going in against world beaters, and I know they had trouble over the years out west, but it's set up for the Jays to be in the mix when they come back home. So yeah, fingers crossed, and hopefully some pitching reinforcements are picked up by Alex Anthopoulos, and we're headed to an exciting stretch run here. But a nice start, a big series win.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's been said many times, and I'm not telling anybody anything new. But if you want to be the team, if you're going to make some hay, if you're going to make a run, you're in the second. You have to beat these beatable teams. You've got to feast on the below 500 teams. And they're going to go out west, and they're going to face a demoralized Oakland Athletics squad. You're going to face a team that has been heralded to start the season in the Seattle Mariners. They can't get anything right. Now's the time to make some moves. Now's the time to make up some ground, make up a couple of games if you want to, and they have to. These are the teams they have to beat. Like just before the All-Star game, you're losing to sub 500 teams. The Boston Red Sox gave it to us. You can't lose those series. You can't. Anyway, we'll get to that more coming up in a few minutes as well. The Open Championship is underway.
Sure.
Your first Open Championship update next. Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
Trending now on Sportsnet 590 The